All right, so here we go. It's working. So I have a wait to start light and service engine soon light back online. There we go. Both of them. Everything's working. So what was my solution? It was pretty simple, somewhat of a pain. I say simple, but it was somewhat of a pain. So down here, see that harness, that big harness right there. All right, so I had to remove that. So on the other side, there's 3 blocks. There's a black, brown, and gray. It's a 10 millimeter. So I had to go in there with a 10 millimeter, remove them. And the one that controls those 2 lights is the bottom one. So it's the gray one. And when I pulled them, I had to clean the pin. So I just used a nylon brush and I just scrubbed away. Once all the pins were clean, I just put some dielectric grease on the outside, not on the pins, just around it. And then I put everything back together and that fixed the problem. So in order to remove those, it's a 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. They will pop out. The gray one is going to be very tight because of the fender well. So if you remove that plastic fender cover on the inside, makes your life a lot easier, but it's quite a bit to remove it. You don't have to, you can just try pushing it down, but it's just safer for the pins. Once I removed it, there's a plate on the other side, so it has 2 little clips on top and in the middle and then at the bottom. And then that little frame plate pushes out, and then this thing you can pull. So again, you want to remove those 3 blocks, the plate, all right, so like I was saying, you want to remove those 3 blocks. So it has a 10 millimeter. Then after that, there's going to be this plastic frame that goes around all 3. So there's little clips in the center of each one. Pop that out, and then this will come back in. And then once you do that, you'll have a nice hole here. Pull those connectors, those blocks that you removed, pull them, and then just nylon brush, clean them, and then put some dielectric grease. I put on this side, and then pop this out. Push them through. Pop this through. Put the plate on the other side, make sure it clips on, and then after that, just put each block one at a time. I started with the center one, started tightening, and then I put the top one, and then I put the bottom one. Order probably doesn't matter, but that fixed it. All right, so a quick note I forgot to add, I also changed the bulbs. In order to change the bulbs, this whole thing actually comes out pretty easy. You just grab on and you just pull. And just be careful, there's some clips here, clips over here, make sure you remove those, and then in here. But this just pops out. Once you do, just disconnect these on the other side and then disconnect all of this. You can leave that on, and then you can just pull and spin it over, and then you have 4 screws, 8 millimeters, I believe. Might be 7. I think it was 8 millimeters. And then before you pull this whole thing out, this bottom piece with all the letters, there's these little black clips on the bottom, so you have to sort of reach in and then clip off. And as long as you clip off the left side, which is, you're going to see the cable on this side, the right side will just fall out. This will sort of go at an angle, fall out. And then you can lift this out, and then you just lift, spin. There's no need to disconnect it. And then you can just replace the bulbs. I use some pliers. They're just twist on, so they'll twist on, and then you take it out, and then it's a little pinch bulb. Just make sure you use a 12 volt bulb. Do not use a 14. Use a 12. 14 would be way too dim to see comfortably. But that's it.